Good morning. It is a Cool Schools Wednesday, and we are at Willow Brook Elementary School in Oak Ridge, getting to learn about what makes this school so awesome. And I have Mr. Carvella here to talk about some neat ways they're incorporating technology into the students' daily lives. You guys are working on this musical right now that the kids are putting on about learning about people who have made a difference here in our community, but they're also doing research, doing a number of things. Talk about all the cool things that one project has kind of exploded into because of technology.
So all of the kids have their own laptops, and so they use them for not only the research, the person that they're learning about, but also to turn that research into something of a production of some kind of presentation. So some kids will be using PowerPoint to make a presentation. Other kids will be using other video things, a green screen to do some video editing and along that lines.
Wow, video editing this young. This is super cool. Why is it so important to kind of introduce kids to maybe some things that seem high tech to the rest of us?
That's the way the world is right now. We can't survive without the technology, and that's the jobs of tomorrow that haven't even been discovered yet are what the kids need to know when they leave schools.
Awesome. Yeah, and they're going to be so well prepared, some bright minds that are hopefully going to be making some amazing jobs coming up soon. All right, thank you, Mr. Carvella, for explaining all of that. We're going to show you much more inside this school throughout the morning. We have moved into Mrs. Nave's third grade class where they're doing a cool learning project, and I have Mrs. Nave here with me herself. Talk about what you guys have been learning and what they're about to show us.
Okay, we've been learning how to find and use text features when we're reading nonfiction books. And so they got in groups to come up with definitions for all of the text features, and then we put them into a fun song that they all know, Can't Stop the Feeling from Trolls, to help them remember.
Why is something like this a great access to learning, like a fun song? It seems like a better way to pick up stuff.
Yeah, music is a great tool for memory. We all know we still remember songs from when we were little. And so we thought if we put the learning concepts to a song that it would help kind of stick in their brains.
Excellent. I want to hear it. So let's, without further ado, go ahead.
When I read to understand nonfiction stories, those nice authors, they leave us clues and lots of special information we can use. I use the heading of the section, it tells me what I'll read, and when I see a sidebar, I read fast. Ooh, when the words are bold or slanted, I know just what that means. Pay attention.
Pretty good, right? I'll send it back to y'all. Good morning. We are at Willow Brook Elementary School for today's Cool Schools, and we're in the library where these students are hard at work doing some research projects for a musical that they're doing called On the Shoulders of Giants coming up this spring. They're actually researching some of the characters that they're going to be playing. So we're going to talk to none other than, who do you think this is? Who do you play in the musical?
I play Betsy Ross.
What's your name in real life?
Tandy.
Tanty. And you get to play Betsy Ross. What have you learned about Betsy? What did she do?
She made the first American flag.
Wow. I bet that was a lot of work. How did she make it?
She sewed it.
Oh, and you've got a costume on as well. Can you stand up so we can see the costume? Look at there. We got some stripes and some stars. Don't you look great? And you're going to be singing as well in this musical? When's that going to happen this spring? Can we come watch?
It is going to happen in May.
In May, so mark your calendars to come down and support the school. This is just one of the things that makes this school so cool. We're going to be showing you so much more what they do here in the classroom and through these halls. That's coming up. Good morning from Willow Brook Elementary School. You are looking at a special piece of equipment on all of the playgrounds here at this school. You may be wondering, what is that? What are we looking at?
A buddy bench.
A buddy bench. What is a buddy bench?
A buddy bench is a bench that if you're lonely or you need someone to play with, you sit on it.
Oh my gosh. And these students are part of the Student Senate, one of the groups that made sure these are on each of the playgrounds. And why might a student be lonely here in the school?
So if they're new or if their friend isn't there today, they might not have anyone to play with, so they could sit down on the bench and somebody would know that they don't have anyone to play with, so then they would come and play with them.
Awesome. That's a great way to make friends. How many benches are there around your school? Do you know how many? Have you counted?
There's one on each playground.
Great. So that each playground has one. This is an awesome addition that shows just how important and valuable friendship is here at Willow Brook Elementary School. We'll have so much more from this school coming up. I'll send it back to you in the studio. We're hanging out with all sorts of animals this morning at Willow Brook Elementary School. How cool is this? This rug is an augmented reality experience for kindergartners that they get to do through an app. And Claire here is going to talk a little bit about this. Claire, how does this work? How do you make these animals come to life?
We put a habitat card, and you press scan, and it shows, and it makes the animal come alive, and then you put it on the circle, and then you can take a picture with it.
Oh my goodness. So you have peacocks, you have roosters, wolves. What kind of different habitats do you have other than the farm one? We got to see the farm one.
We have the ocean.
The ocean? Yeah.
And we have the jungle.
Ooh, the jungle.
Desert.
Which is your favorite one, or favorite animal to pick?
The vulture.
The vulture for V. So each of these animals has a different letter too. This is just one cool way that these kindergartners are getting to learn about different animals, different habitats, and have a lot of fun with technology. Just one of the many ways that Willow Brook Elementary School is so cool. I'll send it back to you all.